Matti, can you just talk about, obviously got a result in Miami, got the point, but just what it's been like now that Rene has had a chance to be with the team for a full week?
Yeah, it's been, many new things for us as players, many, new things also regarding the schedule during the week. So I guess it's been like a learning process for all of us. I guess also for the coaches to get to know us players better. And yeah, I mean, I can see the team is excited. The team has like good spirit going on at the moment. So it's been a good start.
You mentioned some new things. Can you just share some of those impressions from that are new for the team?
Yeah, I mean, they have the certain things they like to do, or I think they've done in the past. For example, this coming to train in the stadium one day before a game. We didn't do that before. So this is where, for example, one of the new things that Rene and Thomas has brought in.
And what about he mentioned the importance of confidence. How would you assess the confidence level? Because it's been a tough summer for this team.
Yeah, I think in all sports, confidence is a key factor. And if you don't have it, then you're really going to struggle to get results as a team. So I think that's something, like you said, we've had a hard summer, and obviously it kind of takes a notch on the confidence side, confidence. So I think, yeah, that's something we need to lift up as players and just do our best. And I guess it comes from the results and comes from performing better. So yeah.
Just to remind people to silence their phones if they have it on. Next we go to Jason.
Hi, Matti. Thanks for speaking with us. Kind of along the lines of your introduction as a group to Rene, the next few weeks are full of games that you essentially have to win every single one to even stay alive in the playoff race, so it's very difficult on that front. What has been his message in terms of your objectives in those games in terms of progressing, not just the results, but making progress as a club?
Yes, so Rene has been quite clear that we try to mainly focus on the performance and how we play, how we do everyday life, not only look like blindly to the results, because I guess it can be misleading at times. So that's where our focus has been so far, only on the performance we can put every day, and obviously on Saturdays, on game days in general.
From the Montreal match, it was pretty obvious that at least some aspects of the game model, your role in it, have shifted somewhat. Can you maybe give us the big picture on what the game model is right now? What is your role within it as compared to under Troy? It was very much high pressing, that kind of thing, different systems. What does your role look like now?
Yes, I think many of us have, now that Rene and Thomas have come in, I think many of us have had like different roles, or just like maybe small changes to the tactics or the way we used to do with Troy. And I think also it's somewhat quite early to say, because it's still, like I said, a learning process for me also to get to know better the role and what the coaches want from us players on the field. So yeah, I mean, I think what Rene did really well before the Montreal game, because we really had a short period of time to prepare for that one. The message was quite clear what we wanted to do on the field. So there wasn't like 20 things. We need to do this, because like, at least I know myself, I wouldn't be able to like take that all information and try to follow them on the field. So the main things is that there's many times just a couple of things we need to focus on defensively and attacking wise, and then yeah, see how well we can do them, and then analyze later. And yeah, this is like the beginning, so many new things and a lot of like learning process going on at the moment.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Next up we go Jose.
Jose Mani, WTOP, thanks for speaking with us. Inter Miami, one of those now top teams in the league. What have you guys seen in film of what you guys will have to do to counteract what they've been doing this entire season to get a result here at home?
Yeah. Well, I guess wouldn't be the best decision for me to completely open up the tactics and all this. So I'd rather be quite quiet about that. But yes, I think many of us, we know Miami quite well. They have some top players, individuals, and yeah, I think the main thing for us tomorrow is still focus on ourselves, on our game plan, and how we can follow it and do it as well as we can, because then obviously we'll have better chances to beat Miami. But yeah, like I said, they have some top individuals, so we cannot basically forget that side, because when you play on the field, you need to take in consideration like what are the opponent's strengths also. So I think that's something we will have quite clearly on our mind tomorrow.
Next, we'll go Charlie, then Dennis.
You spoke about the positive attitude since Renee's arrived. Just wondering, the big picture, if you could speak on the psychological challenges for you individually and for the group with the sustained struggles of the past season or two, and how you've managed that.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a tough season, and when your team is not performing the way you want the team to perform, when you're not getting the results, I feel like everyone on the team is like, I wouldn't say in a negative mood, because I think that's something, if you go there, you start to feel bad for yourself or something, then you can just give up straight immediately. But it makes it hard to enjoy even like everyday life in training, when you know that you just lost a game, you lost again, or you didn't get the result you want. So I think that's something we've been working on quite a bit, and I think that's something with players we notice, because we've played football before. We know how it's like when things don't go well. Then you just need to focus on the basics and try to like work your way back to the winning habits and all this. So yeah, I mean, you said it, like it's been a tough season, but still at the moment I wouldn't want to look too much back, because I feel like we have now a new coach. We have like many games left in the season. So I mean, I think I would be stupid to kind of feel sad and this season hasn't been going on well if I would be looking back at the moment. I just want to look forward and on the games we have left.
So we go to Dennis.
Thank you, Matti, for speaking with us. How have you prepared individually and collectively to try to face and stop players like Busquets, Rodrigo de Paul, and Suarez?
How I prefer? Well, honestly, not in a different way than I would prepare in any other game. Like I said before, I think when you play against those kind of individuals, you know it on the pitch. You need to be really careful, and you need to be like, especially defensive-wise, you need to be ready on maybe some kind of actions with the ball that many other players wouldn't try to do or wouldn't be able to do. So I think that's the main focus I would have. So it's more mentally than anything I would have done differently physically during the week.
Any questions? Go over here.
It was a good performance in Montreal, and a coach has said he was happy. He saw some good stuff from you guys. Do you think there's something changing, or is from that performance you can build on?
Yes, I definitely think that we can build on that performance, and yeah, like coach said, there was some good things in the game. So I think those things we just try to double down and even improve even from that game. And yeah, in every game there's also some things you wanna improve, and that game wasn't any different in that way. So we just try to improve our performance from last game.
We'll go to Dave Johnson, and we'll take one from Zoom afterwards.
I'm not taking credit for it at all, but 2 weeks ago I told Jackson Hopkins he would score his first Major League Soccer goal, and it would be from the top of the D. And that's what happened. So I'm just saying, I'm calling it right now. You're going to score your first goal tomorrow for DC United.
Hey, I was hoping you were going to say that when you said that just to call it 2 weeks ago. You should have called it before. Come on. Hey, I've been here for a while now.
I know. It's you can blame the whole season on me. I waited too long, but good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And then we have one question from Zoom. Zach Lowy, if you want to go with your question now.
Hi there, Matti. Appreciate your time. I just wanted to ask, there aren't many areas where DC United is leading, but two areas where DC United are amongst the top teams in MLS are they're second for yellow cards and third for fouls per game. I'm curious, has that been something that's been discussed amongst the group and by the new coach at NA? You need to try to improve in terms of discipline, in terms of not conceding fouls, and trying to clean up that side of the game. Is that something that you guys are trying to improve on going into this game against Miami?
Well, first of all, no, it has not been discussed, and I don't necessarily think that fouling a lot is a bad thing. Of course, it's also where you foul the opponent. Like if it comes from you have a high pressing system, or you just try to, let's say, take risks up top, then many times you have to make a smart foul, and then it's not bad at all. It can be also like a good decision in a way. But no, yeah, I wasn't familiar with the stats, and I think it's clear tomorrow we wouldn't want to foul too much regarding our own box. Of course, not inside the box, but also not close to our own box, and so yeah, and yeah, about the yellow cards, yellow card for me it doesn't mean much. Of course, you need to try to like escape from the suspensions, but besides that, I don't think getting a yellow card is bad itself. Of course, it will like affect the rest of your game so that you're not being sent off. But yeah, I hope I answered the question.
Sorry, no, that was great. Just a quick follow-up. Miami are obviously one of the top teams in MLS, but it does seem like they're not as indestructible as they were last season. They've lost to Orlando, Cincinnati lately. What do you think are going to be the biggest keys, the biggest make or breaks for DC United to get something from this game? Because even if DC United are to get a point from this game, that would still be a very good result for you guys.
Yeah, I think defensively we need to be really compact, because when you play against an opponent with good individuals, they have the individual skills to beat you in one-on-one situations many times. So then if you can be compact, then you have the next guy helping you, and then you might not even put yourself in the one-against-one situations, that you can basically prevent those from happening as a team. I think that will be a key factor tomorrow, and also offensively, I think if we can play bravely and like attack like in many different ways, then not just doing, for example, only long balls or only doing one certain thing, then I think we can be strong tomorrow.